All right, man. Welcome back to the Seven Mitchell podcast. We are live. Well, we are not actually live, but we are lit right now here Saturday evening after round one, Ultimate Madness 3. The battle rap community is in an uproar because of some of the decisions. I got Miss J, I got Mr. Mumbles here to help me break this thing down.
Yeah.
Let's start this thing off with Serious Jones versus Rum Nitty. That's got to be one of the battles that I think is going to be talked about because, in my opinion, Serious Jones has literally ruined his career after the battle was over. The unprofessionalism, the disrespect that he showed the judges, he's already been on the back burner with RBE. We know about that. There's no way in hell Smack is going to invite this guy back for any more projects. I don't care what the fans want. That level of unprofessionalism and that lack of respect, we can't have that, man. You know what I'm saying? It would have to be a big-time situation that people, I think, will need to see Serious Jones back on the URL. I thought his performance was amazing. I actually had him beating Rum Nitty in the second and the third.
Do.
You know what I'm saying?
People do.
But I did not like the way he carried it. I did not like these interviews that I seen from him. You know, really disappointed. What y'all thought about this?
Like the way that he was acting after the battle.
You gotta speak up, Jay. You gotta speak into your mic. I can't hear you, dog.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
The way Serious was acting after the battle, I don't agree. I don't agree with him. I don't agree with Swave. The way they was acting after they found out they lost the battle, I don't agree with it.
Well, Swave did catch himself. That
and I give him that.
He caught himself of what he was doing because at that point it's $100,000, and when you don't think you've lost, it's a hard pill to swallow. And it took him a while to realize, I can't.
But listen. The Ultimate Madness 3 judges was announced a week before.
Yeah.
I didn't hear none of these niggas say anything about Freeway, Battle Rap Fanatic, Minnesota Luke, and Tony Bro the whole week. All them dudes was getting praised for knowledge and their history. No one had any issues with none of those guys. Now that these niggas lost, now Freeway don't know nothing about the culture. All that type of stuff. Now Minnesota Luke is a nerd. Like, cut it out, man.
Yeah, I definitely was reading all that on Twitter. I had no issues with the judges other than when Freeway was like, it was a tie. And it was like, no, you got to pick a winner. That was the only issue I had. Other than that, I ain't had no issues with the judges.
Some of the things said by the judges didn't make sense. Like Battle Rap Fanatic Polo, when he said that he didn't give Serious Jones the third round versus Rum Nitty because Serious Jones' demeanor while Rum Nitty was battling, he took the round away from Serious Jones. That don't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
Once the man performs his round, that's what you have to judge him off of. You can't judge him off of unprofessionalism, this, that, and the third. You can highlight that, but that should not sway your decision in the battle, especially when 100,000 is on the line. So I didn't agree with that part. But other than that, I ain't really had no big issue with the judges because, like I said, these niggas had the chance to reverse. They had a chance to speak their piece about these judges all week.
Yep, that is very true.
Niggas was so happy to get Freeway in the building, have Freeway in the mix. Minnesota Luke, he been gone. Oh, Minnesota Luke been here for a while. I mean, Tony Bro, he the best breakdown person. Battle Rap Fanatic, he do the reactions. Like, so don't complain now. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah. My thing about it is that the judges were able to dictate why they gave their decisions, and they were able to, regardless if you agree with them, that's the reason why you have more than one judge. Because different judges are going to see it differently. But they were all able to articulate why they chose what they chose. And, it was a fair judging system and stuff like that. You can't, you're never going to agree with every decision, but the judges did what they were supposed to do.
I have no problem with the judges. Not at all.
Nope. The whole thing about, they were saying that, I think Tone Bro said about KCJ should have kept going. I mean, twork jersey. He already lost the battle 3-0. But y'all are saying she need to keep going. Like, the battle basically was over.
Should Twork retire? One of the biggest things I've been seeing in the comments is Twork need to retire. Should he retire?
Twork need, whether it's retire or
he needs
to do something. he didn't. You could clearly tell he prepared like hours prior to that. You can't do that. And you heard Drugs even say that he wrote that he was able to get on the plane and not have to worry about the fact that he didn't have his rounds all together. Come on, now, 100K on the line, and you not writing, you not practicing. People wasn't taking it serious. They weren't taking it serious.
What you think, Mumbles, about your girl Yoshi G? I know you're a big fan of Yoshi G. She lost in the first round versus Drugs, but what did you think about her performance?
I thought it was amazing. I'm still Team Yoshi. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a good battle. I might not have to, I'm not mad at the decision. I thought they both did well, but I thought she showed that she really does this. She's good.
If Yoshi wrote that all by herself, she had some stuff in there. It's just she had to get comfortable. It took her to like the second round, like mid-round, to get comfortable. But aside from that, like, if that's how Yoshi's doing it with no help, that's not bad. That's pretty good.
Geechee Gotti screwed my damn bracket up.
Really?
Yes. I don't know what the hell made me go for Griggs. That was just that. I don't know what I was thinking. Geechee and also Rum Nitty, because I had SERIUS beating Rum Nitty. So those two did mess up my bracket. I did, however, tell y'all Cortez was going to beat Official. That was a body to me.
I am so disappointed in Official. Like, it was like, how you start stumbling, choking out the gate.
Well, what about the respect
and then
for
her
Cortez?
breath control. Cortez did his thing, but then again, I never was one of those people that down Cortez. So
yeah, Cortez done that. I was a little bit shocked at like what's it called? Official didn't do as well as I thought, but Cortez did exactly what I thought he was going to do.
Well, why didn't you say Cortez was going to win? I don't remember you saying Cortez was going to win. And I like that energy Cortez had for D.I. the Henny Man and all the other people who he felt like wasn't. Like, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know. I don't watch Henny Man's video, so I don't know if he picked Cortez. He said he had money on Cortez, but I like the simple fact that Cortez is holding niggas accountable for their energy and how they give it up, man, because a lot of people felt like Cortez did not stand a chance in this tournament.
Yeah.
So I'm glad. Now, he didn't have a great breakout performance to me. He was dope, but it wasn't like the best Cortez I ever seen. But Official just dropped the ball. To me, when we look back at this battle, I think it's going to be more about what Official didn't do versus what Core did.
But it's the same problem she's been having for like, the last 2-3 battles? The breath control, terrible. Her pacing, terrible.
Yeah,
her stumbling, terrible. She gotta fix that. It's been like 3 battles now that it's been the same issues, and it's like, when are you gonna fix this before it's too late and you like really choke?
It becomes an issue of where you're doubting, and I don't know, like, if she were the dude, people would be holding her a little bit harder on the fact of how often, when do we get a clean Official?
I don't even know, because like what her last battles was Tay-Rock, 40,
Arsenal, Rum Nitty. And Arsenal, she had problems with the breath control. Tay-Rock, she had the same problems. Today, she had the same problems. So it's like, She's
not
big.
Watching your?
She's big. Like, we gotta be clear on that. We gotta stop using that for an excuse. She's big, and it's not going to get better unless she loses weight. Unless she loses weight, or that's just what it is. That's just genetics.
But she been big and stuff. So
that's what I'm saying. I don't think it's just that. Ever since she joined this Bardashian thing, this whole new image Official got, we done seen a different battle rapper from Official. Like, I think this new popularity is compromising her actual performance and her executing. Like, it seems like she's working smarter than working harder, which I get and I respect, but it's showing in her battles.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely is. But I give it to her. She got on Twitter and said that she just didn't do good.
Well, we
'Cause you
already
know a
know
lot
that.
of
She didn't
people-
have to get on Twitter and say that. We know that.
Yeah, but you know, some of them will still get on Twitter and lie and say they know they won the battle.
She couldn't lie about that. Everybody in the world know. Mumbles, can you please do yourself a favor? Do me a favor and mute yourself when you sniffling all in my ear, man, because you about to give me a cold. But yeah, I was. No, she got to go back to the drawing board. I thought the surprise of the night, y'all, was Jack Boy and T-Top.
Yes, but T-Top did it to himself. He used the same thing against Jack that everybody uses: flames, the chain incident. How many times he gonna keep hearing that?
Well, he gonna hear for the rest of his career, but it is your job to execute it a little bit better.
I thought T-Top would have been the one to do it differently, and it was just the same.
And he won 2 tournaments. So T-Top, he lost the judges, right? So he lost, right?
Yeah.
Wow. That was
another.
I warned people about Jack Boy. I thought, Jack Boy ain't playing. I won, and when we talked about Jack Boy.
Now, another thing people was talking about on Twitter is that if you notice, all the people that they had winning the battles, they won the fan vote. That's what they were saying based off the judges.
I seen Swave said he don't want the fan vote. Some people are saying they don't want the fan vote. I got to go back and see how many of these same rappers have battled on Caffeine before. And I want to see how many times have the fans determined their win and if they had an issue with it. Like, that's my only thing. Yeah. Whatever energy you have tonight, please let me be able to go back in time and see that you had that same energy. I don't want to hear nothing. Every tournament we complaining about the judges. Every tournament. Now.
I think Swave knows his popularity level is in a way of he's not going to win the average fan vote.
Well, he shouldn't have had a battle that close. He shouldn't make the battle that close. Swave got to get back into his bag.
Yeah.
Like the battle he had versus Young Cannon, that was one of the nastiest bodies in battle rap history. That, like, Swave it's his responsibility to not make this thing close. It is what it is.
So somebody else said that. I think one of the judges, I know Smack said it.
Smack was saying it.
Smack was like, if y'all leaving it in the fate of the fan vote or the judges, then y'all not doing y'all job, which is true.
Man, Who had the performance of the night for the first round?
Jack Boy.
Yeah, I think so.
Better than Geechee's?
But Geechee's always consistent and gives a good performance. So,
and I think it's better than I think Jack Boy is better than Geechee's. Geechee's was just so his looked good just because he was on a different level than his opponent. He did what he was supposed to do.
KCJ is the only female that is going to be moving on. What do y'all think about KCJ chances of really making some noise? 1 down, 3 to go.
She battles Prep in the next round. She's going to have to step it up because, granted, she won today, but it wasn't crazy. It wasn't crazy. And people on Twitter was like, even if Twork was at 50%, he still would have beat her. Well, he ain't get hardly no bars out. So let's not talk about what he would have did. He didn't.
What's your thoughts on KCJ's professionalism or lack of after the battle? Because even though she won, she clearly had an attitude, and I just didn't like her energy. I know she was probably pissed off because she's looking for a classic, and she done battled Swamp and Twork and clearly clear, but walking off in the middle of interviews, not really, like, come on now. Like,
well, she was mad because I think it was Tone Bro. Tone Bro said that she should have kept going, and she was like, nah, forget that. That's all you get.
Yeah, but she see, that's the thing I don't like about KCJ, and I mean, that's just her, but like, you ain't no superstar to me just yet for you to be carrying it like that. You are a star, and you probably are a superstar in the making. I mean, you can call her a superstar, but I don't like that. I don't like that from anybody.
Nah, it's the way that you handle it. You won
the damn battle. You're going on to the second round. You're the only female, and you beat Twork. It was a clean body. What is there to be upset about?
Yeah, but she was upset because they said that Twork got 10-12%, and she was like, "How you vote for a person that barely got any bars out?"
Who cares? Though?
Because
that's what I'm saying.
Did she not watch the King of the Dot tournament? Guess what? As long as you show up, you are going to get at least 10% of the vote.
As long as you get 51%, you win. That's just the bottom
Yeah.
line. You don't get
Yeah.
extra money because if Twerk was to get no votes, there's no
Yeah.
bonus in this. You win or you lose. It is what it
That-
is.
From my judgment of watching how the fan votes go, anything lower than like 25% is a clear like thing. Like 10%, you're gonna Twerk is famous enough. He's gonna get 10% because people are gonna vote for him that didn't even watch the battle. They caught the end of it and they're like, "Yep, Twerk." You know, like 10% is nothing.
All right, but that's
Yeah.
fine. 10% to 50% is two different things. Twerk could have got 20%, 30%. It doesn't matter. It was a clear win for Casey. So
That's what I don't understand why she was acting like that. You got the clear win, and you could say you beat Twerk.
Yeah.
she made the excuse or the reason that she was going to have shorter prep time than anyone else because her opponent got switched, even though so did Prep and Swave. So I don't understand why she felt like she was the only one that had short time, but she did her job. And she's the only female to move on. And, you know, to me, she should have gave off a better vibe. I can't force nobody to act a certain way, but I do not like that energy.
She was pissed off because she was saying that how come every time she gets like a big name, they either choke or they don't do good against her.
Bro,
but
what big
like,
names is she talking about? Because now she including Miss Merck and all. Like Miss Merck ain't no superstar. Swamp did not choke.
Yeah.
Swamp and Twerk are the biggest male battle she got. She beat Swamp. Twerk didn't do good. Only battle she ever had really that people didn't like finish was Merck and Twerk.
I think basically she's kind of getting upset that her wins always seem to come with an asterisk of people saying, "Oh, your opponent didn't show up or your opponent didn't do a good job."
She's putting her own asterisks on that because I don't hear nobody downplaying Casey J's resume because of those situations because of Swamp. People was praising Casey. They wasn't talking about Swamp. They was talking about Casey.
Exactly.
This go round, they probably talk about Twerk more because Twerk is people are talking about him. He should retire because of the performance, but Casey just got tightened up, man.
Yeah.
It's very true.
You won. You're moving on.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people today just didn't seem like, I don't know. Everybody seemed off a little bit with they complained about the judges. They complained about this. They complained about that. I'm like, okay,
that's BS. I'm just tired of hearing the complaints now after the fact. Like I heard a couple people during the week saying there wasn't no female judges. That's the only complaint I heard.
Yeah, I said that. Bro.
They done did the URL prime time. They done did the face off. None of these niggas was complaining at all. They never even mentioned this being a concern. In every blog, every interview, they were being asked, how do you feel about the judges? How do you feel about the judges?
Yeah.
Nobody had no issue with Freeway, Polo, Tony Bro, or Minnesota Luke at the time. So I don't want to hear it now.
Like, I know on Twitter, people saying Tony Bro was the only one who really was like, he's listening to the battles and calling them accordingly. That's what a lot of people on Twitter were saying. And I'm like, okay.
I thought all the judges did they due diligence. Freeway didn't try to get all in detail. Like he kind of got straight to it with his decisions. Minnesota Luke was pretty good breaking his shit down. I haven't seen him in a while, so it was good to hear him. Polo was cool. Some of the stuff he was saying was kind of iffy. And Tony Bro, he do a lot of the analytical breakdown. I don't have no problem with the judges. Keep the same energy. No. That's all I'm saying, man. What do y'all think about this overall first round? Do y'all feel like this tournament number 3 has the potential to be better than the first or the second one, or does this feel like this may be the worst, or what do y'all feel about this one and compared to the other two?
It definitely should be it should be the best just the talent. I was happy with the first round overall on how everyone performed and stuff, and I expect understanding the judges and things like that, I expect that it should only get better